So hopefully you guys can hear me. Looks like we just have one viewer right now. Oh, a couple viewers. So I wanted to give a nice update. Just to start off, our power has been off. It was off for 3 days, from Friday until Sunday. And also with that, our internet is out right now. So I'm just going off of my phone data right now. So it's been a little hectic, and I've been wanting to get on here and update you guys because a lot has happened, but we didn't even have power, so we were trying to keep everyone warm and keep it going. And then of course it was the new year and the stat, so but now we're back. Yeah, we wanted to give a little bit of an update. Bethy's doing very good. She actually has her special Don't Feed Kane outfit on because Kane is too fat. He's actually eating a little bit too much. So we have to, oops, sorry honeys. We have to limit his time on mama. He was just feeding too much. So she has her special nipple cover outfit, and he has been fine with it. He hasn't really been trying to get at her milk bar or anything like that, and she's been totally fine wearing it, so that's great. As you guys can see, we just have Beth and Kane here. Candy, unfortunately, is not here, and we had to make a tough decision on Friday and decide to let her go. So with these Klefty babies, it's not an easy battle to start off. So we were struggling with Candy, having some terrible feedings. So are you wanting to take, sorry, I'm just live.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was going to take them out, but I can come back.
Yeah, if you want to come back.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll get her some fresh fruit.
So we were struggling with some really bad feedings, with Candy as well. Like any milk in her mouth or milk in her nose is, it scared me and Amy so much. We'd kind of panic, and any feeding could be her last with her. So we had a couple pretty bad feedings, and there was milk bubbles coming out of her nose, and we didn't really know why. So we sent her to Mountain View, and we found that probably the reason we were having such a struggle was because her cleft palate had actually grown since we had initially looked at it. The vet had said they were actually really surprised that it wasn't worse, but that the reason we were seeing milk bubbles is because it was so big. So it had actually grown quite a lot, and they couldn't see the end of it. So it's kind of hard for me to describe without you guys actually seeing a picture. It was, not the original small hole that we had seen. It was towards the back of her mouth. It splayed open, and they couldn't actually see the end, so it kind of went back down her throat as well. So with that, we were originally thinking we were going to be able to try solid foods, but that was a very strong no. There's no way we could put anything in her mouth with it being so bad. So I as well I had her for her last night, and I had a couple terrible feedings to the point where I was thinking, as sad as it sounds, and hopefully you guys don't, hopefully you understand, the second to last one, I honestly felt like I was potentially going to have to watch her pass away. And I've seen, a tube feeding death before, and it's not easy to watch. So I, was kind of turned into a puddle of mush, and thought I was going to have to hold her and watch her pass. So it was getting very difficult to tube feed her, very difficult to get it in, and very difficult to prevent it from coming back up. So on Friday, we did make the decision to let Candy go, and our vets were strongly recommending that we do that. It was really bad, and she was having some terrible feedings. So for us, we decided to make that decision before she passed away by a terrible feeding. We were really hoping it was going to go the other way. We were really hoping that we were going to be able to start feeding her solid foods and go from there, but it wasn't looking like that, and our vets were strongly recommending we don't continue, and we definitely take our vet's opinion into consideration, and I think that's probably the most fair thing to do, was to let go and not sort of doom Candy to have a terrible death. So, I mean, at least with her, we got to choose, and she had a good, she had a good life with us, and she was loved and cared for. She got to spend time with Kane and Beth, and it's one of those things that we were really going to try, and we were hoping it wasn't going to work out this way, but some things are just out of your control. You know what I mean? So at least we have Kane, and Candy, I'm sure, is in a better place, and she's not having to be tube fed. She's eating food, eating from the milk bar over the Rainbow Bridge, and having a good time. Whereas here, she just wasn't. Thankfully, our last feeding before I took her to her appointment, it was good. She didn't cry. She didn't cry. It went down fine and nothing came up. But the ones before that were not good. So at least she had some comfort. And for anybody who's seen a tube feeding happen, it's not fun. They don't like it. You kind of have to hold their mouth closed. They struggle. They panic. It's not fun. So Amy and I both went to her appointment and snuggled her and sat with her the whole time, and just kept her company. So it went as well as it could. So at least I think we did what was best for that individual puppy. And I'm sorry, we didn't get on here earlier to tell you guys, but I was hoping I would get the stream back up and running, and then I would come in here and tell you, but it hasn't been working. So yeah, she had some nice snuggles. I snuggled her in bed. Me and my husband snuggled her in bed. She had a nice little run around my house. Freaked out my dog. My dog was like, "What is that thing? It's too little. It's not a dog." And she had a nice car ride to the vet in my lap. So she was very comfortable. But in brighter news, Caney has he's been eating some solid foods. Look at him just passed out on his bed. He's been eating solid foods. I did post a picture of him eating from the spoon. He's such a little spoiled prince. And maybe I'll wake him up from his slumber and I'll get him to walk for you guys. It's so funny. He can definitely hold himself up now, but he is a chubby little guy. Hey, buddy, we're gonna watch you walk. Oh, he's like, "Don't do it. Don't do it." Oh, Becky. Oh, there he goes. Gotta walk, buddy. Bethy. Oh. Beth, you gotta let him walk. Get out of the way. Oh, chubby chubs. Chubbies on the move. Beth, get out of... Oh, Beth, what's this? Oh, yeah, come here. This my baby. Why'd you wake him up from his nap? And he's been playing with toys today. Oh, that's not a toy though. Oh my gosh, look at him. Are you gonna pee-pee over there? Here, I'm just gonna quickly put him over on the floor to pee-pee, if he's gonna pee-pee. Bethy, come here, honey. Here, Beth. Yeah, big boy peeing. Oh, you're a good Bethy. He's a good Beth. Good boy. He's doing so good. Look, he's lifting himself up. Good job. So cute. Oh, little bark. And his little tail. Oh my gosh. And he's wearing a collar, if you guys can see. Big boy. He fits a collar now. Oh, get out of the pee. Bethy's being so good at cleaning for her boy. What a good boy. Why don't you get your toys? Get your toys. He's such a little floof. The cutest little tail. Deep, 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 deep. Wide load. Big guy. Oh, falling over. Oh, falling over. Caney, come here. What's that? Oh yeah, get it. I wanted you guys to see him chew the toy. He was doing it today. Beth, don't lick me. You just licked his pee-pee. Oh yeah, get it. Isn't that so cute? So I gotta get this big toy. So yeah, we are still having internet problems. I'm going off of my phone right now. But as soon as our internet is back, I will put the stream on. It's just so sad we haven't had it on because this is kind of the funnest age when he's starting to walk around and go outside and stuff like that. Maybe I'll show you guys a bit of an outside play. Well, play. He goes outside, he pees, and then he comes back in because it's so cold. Oh, big boy. Maybe I'll show you an outside pee break in the next couple days. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here, update you guys about some things, and yeah, sorry to have to break it to everybody. Candy, I'm sure, felt the love, not only from Amy and myself, but from everybody who was rooting for her. So, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll try to do some pup dates the next couple days while we don't have internet. Oh, Bethy. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.